let's get to the news. Republicans announced last night that the latest GOP health care plan will not be moving forward, making this the second draft of the bill to fail in the Senate. Though when it comes to President Trump, the third time's the charm. That's right. It's the second draft of the Republican health care bill to fail in the Senate. What's a second draft? Asked the writer of Transformers. According to Politico, the news that 2 additional Republican senators were not supporting the GOP health care plan came as a surprise to President Trump. And if there's one thing President Trump hates, it's Eric. After the failure of the GOP health care plan, Majority Leader Mitch McConnell outlined plans to repeal Obamacare without a bill to replace it, the same way we got rid of Obama without a good plan to replace him. Have it laid out in advance. Following news that the Senate health care plan will not pass, President Trump said that it is important to get more Republicans into office. More? Pretty sure when the Titanic was sinking, the answer wasn't more icebergs. According to reports, the 8th person who was present at the meeting between Donald Trump Jr. and a Russian lawyer has been identified, and you're not going to believe who it was. Double gumps. According to a new Bloomberg poll, people view President Trump more favorably than Hillary Clinton. Said one voter, he just seems more fun. According to reports, the actor who voices Kermit the Frog was fired by Disney for his repeated unacceptable business conduct. Apparently, and this is pretty shocking, he put his hand up a coworker's butt. Not Kermit's. A woman in China was recently stopped by customs officials for trying to sneak over 100 iPhones from Hong Kong to mainland China by strapping them to her body. She would have gotten away with it, but then someone said, "Hey Siri," and 100 voices said yes. A 97-year-old Philadelphia man who left high school early to fight in World War II received his diploma this weekend. And his parents didn't even show up. That's better. Don't want a couple of 125-year-olds sitting through graduation. Is that him? Today was National Sour Candy Day. Either that or that's just what Mike Pence's face looks like. And finally, the NYPD is searching for a person who stole a 100-year-old tortoise from an animal shelter. The ancient tortoise was last seen failing to pass a new health care bill. We tried very hard. We tried very, very hard. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show for you tonight.